Probably the biggest feeling that diabetes brings out in me is annoyance. It takes up too much of my time, of my brain space. I'd rather be doing other things. Unless you've got people in your family, I suppose, or a friend who's diabetic, no one really knows what it's like.
I actually had an incident about 2 weeks ago. My blood sugar crashed. It went too low, and I didn't pay attention to what I ate.
So my interest in diabetes, I guess, started in '97 when I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
I am a type 1 diabetic. So that means I am basically on insulin.
Given that there are 1 in 15 people in Ireland who have diabetes, as well as over 9% of the adult global population, the odds that you know someone with this condition, who's going through the same thing as the people that you just saw. In fact, my dad was one of the people in the video. He was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 6 years ago. Our teammate, Stephanie, unfortunately lost her grandmother to diabetes. These personal experiences make us passionate about helping people with diabetes, as well as assisting with achieving Sustainable Development Goal number 3, health and well-being. We interviewed experts in different areas. Diabetes itself.
I'd say low blood sugars is definitely something that most people living with insulin-dependent diabetes have to deal with on a regular basis.
You need to make sure that you never stop your medication.
Psychology.
There's research that would look at mental health disorders in people who have a diagnosis of diabetes.
When people get the diagnosis at first, there's a lot of anxiety as to the outcome.
And education.
Local level, I suppose it would be, if the school is aware that somebody has a condition, they'll obviously make sure that they're doing what they need to do in terms of taking medication.
We also made personas to help us understand the situations our target audiences are in. Finally, we sent out a survey to our schools to get an idea of people our age's opinions about this issue. All of this helped us to arrive at our solution.
Glycemic Goals is an AI and IoT-powered app that supports people with diabetes, their parents or relatives, and endocrinologists. The app allows diabetics to easily monitor their blood glucose levels using a wristband or log in their numbers manually and automatically search for highlighted trends, if any. A push notifications alert will be sent to users suggesting necessary action to take. Physicians can also log in to review historical trends of glucose level and adjust care plans based on diet. The app also features reminder alerts, exercise tips, and a forum where questions can be asked and experiences can be shared with people who range from diabetes experts to those who are newly diagnosed.
Our simple yet elegant design makes our app easy to navigate and find the area that you need quickly and efficiently. These areas include treatment reminders where there's a connection to glucose monitoring devices, Talk to Lisa chatbot, diet meal plan and exercise plan, diabetes quiz, news feature, and a quote of the day.
There are already plenty of diabetes apps on the market, such as My Sugar, One Drop, and Diabetes app. However, despite the quantity of products available, very few apps are embracing any new technology, and none seem to have struck the balance of supporting the mental and physical needs of people with diabetes. As you can see here, 81.7% of respondents to our first survey said that they definitely think an app supporting people with diabetes would be helpful. The rest said it might. No one said it wasn't necessary. That is why we believe there is a gap in the market that Glycemic Goals can fill.
We think that a mix of a darker, more calming emerald and a brighter, more lively gold complement each other, and that our logo and tagline do an effective job of summing up what Glycemic Gold is all about.
I think it's fair to say that Team Touch Tech learned a lot through our tech innovation journey.
We aim to increase subscriptions by 10% within 2 years of launching. We also want to up brand awareness to 80% of our target audiences within the same time frame. We think that we can achieve that by creating a web page, using paid ads, and starting a social media presence. That this business will start to make profit quite quickly, despite the costs accounted for in our financial projections.
In the future, we would love to have our app translated into as many languages as possible. We would like to start with Spanish, as it isn't too tricky and it is a major global language. As well as that, we will keep our eye out for any new technology to incorporate into our app so that our app is as up to date as possible. User feedback will also have a huge impact on our app's future as well.
If you support this project and its aim to help people affected by diabetes find peace, acceptance and contentment in their lives, then please download Glycemic Goals today. Thank you.